My name is Corey Brownell. I am the co-owner and wine grower at Dusted Valley in Walla Walla, Washington. Dusted Valley was started by myself along with my brother-in-law Chad Johnson in 2003, along with our wives. 2016 will actually be our 13th year in business and 14th harvest here in the Walla Walla Valley. When we first started, we still saw a lot of overhead sprinklers in vineyards. Today, viticulturally speaking, those are bygone eras. Our irrigation is all drip irrigation. Most of our acreage comes out of well water, wells that are into the basalt layer here in the Walla Walla Valley. We're really reliant upon our water table. And that's kind of unique to Walla Walla Valley in that we use a lot of well water here for irrigation. In the Yakima Valley, in the Columbia Basin, a lot of that comes from irrigation districts, which are usually diverting water from the Columbia River watershed. When we first started, we only crushed 13 tons of fruit. We made 750 cases of wine. Today, this facility that you're in produces about 15,000 cases of wine. Because of that, we've become very, very conscious of how much water goes through this system. We are unique that we're in the Walla Walla County. We're not in the city limits, so all of our wastewater has to stay on this property. So we are very cognizant of how much water we are utilizing on a daily basis. Probably the biggest impact in terms of water conservation has actually probably occurred outside of the vineyard. It's probably occurred in the winery itself. I've seen some studies from University of California, Davis over the years that the historical average amount of water utilized to produce 1 gallon of wine was 10 gallons of water to 1 gallon of wine. So an amazing amount of water is used in the winemaking process. People are very, very attuned to conservation, especially with water these days. We use high pressure wherever we can. High pressure water drops water use by up to 80%. Today we have a high pressure system. We can wash a barrel in 3 minutes, and we can wash a barrel with about 5 gallons of water. As the winery calls for hot water, these will kick in, and these take the well water, which is about 54 degrees, and raise it to 125. They can produce about 5 to 7 gallons per minute. If we're maximizing our use of hot water in the winery, which very, very rarely does it happen, we can produce up to about 35 gallons per minute of hot water. Agriculture has evolved and continuously evolved tremendously over the last 50 to 75 years. We're feeding several billion more people than we were just 20 years ago in the world. So yes, the changes will continue to be fast, and today's agricultural participants, even grape growers growing a luxury item like wine, we have to be nimble and we have to be ready to evolve very quickly.